Hi, Mary Ann here with your social media quick tip. Have fun with the Facebook timeline. As I'm sure you've heard by now, Facebook has redesigned their pages with the new timeline format. This was first rolled out to personal pages earlier this year, and then on March 30th, the business pages were switched over to this new format. Now, I know everybody's very busy and business owners don't have a lot of time. They're stretched very thin these days. So March 30th may have come and gone, and now you're thinking, I didn't update my timeline. Don't panic. There's still time. What I'd like to show you are 3 areas that you need to work on first when you do have time to sit down with your timeline and update it and make it more fun and attractive to your users. That would be the cover image, the tabs or applications that you use, and the milestones. So we'll start with the cover image. That is the large rectangular picture you see at the top of Facebook pages, and this is where you can capture attention and get creative and show your business's personality a little. There are rules, however. The first one is you can't have any kind of promotional picture, such as a 40% sale or any kind of promotional pictorial at the top. In the same way, you can't have a call to action such as like this page or share this with your friends. And you also can't have any of your business contact information such as a website, a phone number, and so forth. The picture does need to be at least 399 pixels wide, and Facebook is saying that the best size is 815 pixels wide by 315 pixels tall. That's very easy to add a cover photo. Once you are on your Facebook page, a lot of times you will see that admin panel at the top, so you want to scroll down a little bit until you see the title of your page. Then in the upper right corner, you will see the add a button or add a cover button, and then you can choose from a photo that's already uploaded to your Facebook page, or you can choose a photo from your computer. The next thing you're going to see that's a little different is any of those tabs, welcome page, a link to your blog maybe, those are all going to be moved, and they're going to change a little bit where only the first 4 of your tabs are going to now show right away when people come to your page. So you're going to want to take a look at what you have and make sure that the first 4 that you have in line are the ones that you really want customers to see right away. So again, on your Facebook page, you're going to scroll down a bit, and near the title of your page, you will see these little boxes, and each box is one of your old tabs or an app that you use with Facebook. Again, this is just an example. The first one will always be photos. You cannot move this. It will always be in the #1 position. So, of course, you'll want to take a look through the photos you have uploaded to your page. Make sure that the first one in line there is one that's going to be visually appealing or reflects your business how you want it to. Now, if you go to your page and you see 4 that maybe you didn't even realize you're using, or you might not want those to be the first thing people see, you can easily rearrange these. You might notice off to the right there's a number 4 here, and it has a little arrow that you can click, and it will help you edit and rearrange. So now we see the page where it has all of your apps lined up in rows, and by hovering over the top right corner, you'll get the pencil icon, and using that, you can go ahead and switch positions with other apps that you might want people to see first. You can move them up or down the line. You can take them out of your favorites. You can even uninstall them if maybe you're seeing something that you used a while ago but you really don't use anymore. Go ahead and take that off so people just don't see it. Now, the last change you'll want to spend some time with is the timeline milestones. Honestly, I haven't been a huge fan of timeline yet, but I have found that the milestones was a very fun exercise to do. I think it's a nice way for businesses to display their company history and share different things that have happened to the company over time. And it's just much more interesting than maybe reading an About Us page on a company website. So you'll want to spend some time sitting down and plotting out different milestones or fun events or historical events in your company that you'll want to share with your readers. And it's very easy to add these to your Facebook page. Now again, when you go to your Facebook page, there should be a bar at the top, just like this one. Now in my experience, sometimes I do have to start scrolling down the page for some reason before this bar will pop up. So if you don't see this right away, just start scrolling down, and then this should become visible at the top of the page. Now if you go over to the right, we have some more icons. And this last one that looks like a little book is your milestone option. So when you click on that, it'll open up this window down here. And you can name the event. You can talk about where it happened. You can add a year. You can add just a month and year. You can be specific right down to the day if you choose to. And then, of course, you'll want to add the storyline and just give a little history about what the event was, what happened, why it was significant. It's going to give users something to read and just make your business more interesting. Of course, whenever possible, you will want to add a picture because, of course, everyone loves pictures. And again, you'll have the option to pick a photo that's already uploaded to your Facebook, or you can choose one from your computer. And as you start populating the milestone section, you'll see the bar off to the right will start populating with more years. And then once you click on a year, it'll drill down into months once you have information in there. The one thing I did want to point out is at the very bottom here where it says hide from newsfeed, you see this is unchecked. Two schools of thought here, and you'll just need to do whatever you feel most comfortable with. Some people will sit down and spend an afternoon maybe updating their timeline, and some may be able to do it just in short little spurts. If you check off hide from newsfeed, what's going to happen is as you are making these updates, it will become visible on your timeline, but it will not show up in people's newsfeed, so they won't see all of these changes you're making. If you leave it unchecked, which is the default, every time you do update, whether it's your cover photo or add a milestone or whatnot, then it will show up in your followers' news feeds. Some people do not want all of this information, especially if they're going to sit down and crank out 10 different milestones, change their cover, and do a few other things all in one sitting. They may feel that they don't want people to see that they're doing all of that at once, or they just don't want to clog up their users' news feed, so they will check off this box so that it doesn't come up. Now, other people do think that they want people to see this because if they're maybe doing it sporadically, then this information is going to keep showing up, and if people who are already following you keep seeing your updates, it's going to get you more visibility. It'll get you in front of people again, and maybe someone will like a milestone, and then their friends will see it. And some companies do see that as a way to expand their visibility as they're making updates. So you'll have to think about what your strategy is and how you're going to go about making your updates to decide whether you want to hide it from your news feed or let everyone see it. So that's your social media quick tip. If you don't have time to manage your social media, let us help. You can email me, Mary Ann, at mhind@socialmediamanagement.net, or you can visit our website at socialmediamanagement.net. Take care and have a great day.